I am nothing but a weakness. I'm not naturally strong, fast, or flexible, and I'm not the smartest person in the world. I get upset over stupid things. I eat the wrong foods. I don't get enough sleep. I put things off and waste time. And I care too much about meaningless things and not enough about important things. My ego is too big and my mind is too small. So I often get stuck in my head. A person's biggest strength is often also their biggest weakness. But their flaws can become strengths. I don't believe that I am what I am and will always be that way. I'm always fighting, and I'm always battling, scraping, kicking, and clawing at my weaknesses to change them. Some days I win, and some days I lose. But every day I get back up and move forward with my fist clenched toward the battle, towards the struggle. And I fight with everything I have to overcome my weaknesses and flaws as I try to be just a little better than I was yesterday. I can tell you everything I've done, but the only thing I can't do is grind for you. What's the difference between a zebra and a lion? The gazelle is running away from something, and there are a lot of you in this room. You will run and do what you're supposed to do as long as you're being pushed, but as soon as that stops, you stop. So, you have to ask yourself, what's your reason? What motivates you? What pushes you? What drives you? Every chance is the last chance to do something. Every chance I get, I have to correct myself again. Every chance I get, I'm still nervous. E.T., you've been doing this for years. So why are you still nervous? Because the day you stop evaluating yourself is the day you die. The day you stop growing and getting better, the person who's trying to catch you will catch you. And I'm here to tell you today that if someone came into my office crying the other day, I told them, look, don't cry to give up. Try to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You're already in pain. You're already hurting. Get a reward from it. Fight. Go down swinging. And I tell you, if you fight with all you have, more often than not, you won't go down at all. You'll win. Choose the right thing. Give the whole amount. Make sure you give it your all. Stronger people, both mentally and physically, stand up and fight. Fight against weakness, fear, time, and decay. Fight back and go down fighting. Give every day everything you've got. And when you face a task, even one you don't think you can win, or one you know you can't win, give it your all. Remember that you have nothing to lose. So stand up, go forward, and go out in a blaze of glory, fighting with everything you've got, every ounce of energy, every drop of sweat, and every drop of blood, until your last breath. Only then can you stand down. If you're going to be successful in this game, you've got to have a dog with you. You've got to know it's a dog fight. And you've got to go get that fight. Life isn't going to be easy. And nobody will hand you anything simply because you have a degree. You wrote a book. They're going to buy it from you. That's just that one boo in this game. Good people can't handle them on the level that someone who's graded can handle. So, you're praying for greatness. And the problem comes and you run. You don't understand that it is by solving problems that you become wealthy. You don't understand that when you solve that problem, You solve something that 2 other million people couldn't solve. And so, once you solve it, solving the problem elevates you. I'm being real. The longer you wait to get started and just start grinding, the longer you're going to wait to get to the other side and get that reward. Get to the other side and get that reward. There's nothing wrong with the opportunity. You're not giving 120. You're giving 70, 60, or 50. And you won't with these people who've given sweat and who've given blood, who's given you tears. You want what they paid for, and it isn't free. It takes both emotion and logic to reach your maximum potential, to give everything you have to go beyond your limits, because emotion and logic will both reach their limitations, and when one falls, you need to rely on the other when it just doesn't make any logical sense to go on. That's when you use your emotions. Your anger, frustration, and fear push you even further to say one thing. I don't stop when your feelings are screaming that you have had enough and you think you're going to break emotionally. Override that emotion with concrete logic and willpower that says one thing. I don't stop. Fight the weakness of logic with the power of emotion. Then, in the balance of those with the power of emotion, you will find the strength, the tenacity, and the guts to say it to yourself. I don't stop. You don't belong at the bottom. And it's time for you to get your butt from down there. It's time for you to stop being comfortable at the bottom. Get your butt up and get to where you're supposed to be. The Bible says he was in a pig pen, and he came to himself, and he went home. Get your butt up. You are a royal priesthood. Get where you belong. Do what you're supposed to do. Live like you're supposed to live. Don't quit now that it's the 10th round. You've got 2 more to go. And when you get to success, it's not about skill. When you get to a certain level, it's about stabbing. It's about stamina. It's about you won't break me. You can't touch me. I'm far too long. I fought too hard. If I was going quickly, you should have gotten me a 17. You should have left me alone. I'm going to be unbreakable now. You're going to have to fight and fight. And most of you won't be successful. Not because you can't do it, but because you can't outlast your own you long enough to get to your noon. Don't talk to me like that. I guarantee you, I am not a loser. I don't know what losing is. When I was a kid, I knew what it was. I was a high school dropout. I ate out of bed. I slept in abandoned buildings. I ate out of a trash can. I do what I did in my life. Now that I'm a grown man, all I do is win. It isn't a song. No matter what, it's hard for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you, man. The light's at the end of the tunnel if you keep walking, if you keep making one good choice that is too good. Good choices will always bring amazing opportunities. I promise you, man. Things will get better, but it won't be microwaved. It won't be overnight. It won't be instantaneous. I know we want that, but greatness takes time. When you build greatness, it takes something with a foundation of choices and character. You see, the character is everything in life. Your attitude is going to determine your attitude when you learn to have responsibility, respect, integrity, and be punctual. Let me share with you the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. It took me years to do it, and that was to believe that it was possible that I could do it, given my circumstances. There's a saying that says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can't do what's going on. That's why it's important to make it a point every day to never stop, because once you stop, the enemy outside can see what's going on. Feed your mind with words you write, words you hear, and words you say to yourself. Feed your faith, and your worries will die of hunger. Tell yourself it's possible, even if you have nothing to back up your claim. There's nothing more powerful than making up your mind. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey today. I hope you enjoyed the content as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. Remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss any future videos. If you found value in what you watched, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support means the world to me, and it helps the channel grow. I love reading your comments, so feel free to leave any feedback or suggestions for future videos below. Let's keep the conversation going. Remember, life is an adventure, and on this channel, we are exploring it together. So, until next time, keep chasing your dreams, embracing the unknown, and spreading positivity. Stay curious, stay passionate, and always keep learning. Thank you again for being a part of this amazing community. Take care, stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.